Melamine cleaning sponges shed millions of microplastics when you use them. This was actually a study that came out earlier this year. Just the mechanical abrasion, the friction of that melamine sponge against the wall or whatever surface it was, it released millions of microplastics. Now, this actually depended on the type of sponge, right? The denser sponges, those didn't leach as many microplastics as those looser foam sponges, but also the thing that you're scrubbing made a difference as well. If obviously the more friction, the more microplastic. So the question here is, should you wear gloves when using these sponges? And you shouldn't be too concerned about absorbing microplastics through your hands. Like, that's not going to be as big of an issue. A bigger issue would actually be dust. All of those microplastics, those are going into the dust, right? And dust, weirdly, is actually a really big source of microplastics. One thing that my mind immediately jumped to too is, even though melamine in and of itself is carcinogenic, one of the reasons that it is considered carcinogenic is because of the use of formaldehyde in the production of melamine. Formaldehyde is basically the key ingredient in melamine, right? And melamine in and of itself, those microplastics are bad, but if the melamine polymers are degrading, that would then release more formaldehyde into your home. That we spend like 90% of our life indoors now. And again, dust is not insignificant, right? It's estimated that humans can inhale up to 22 million micro and nanoplastics annually. And FYI, microplastics are now linked to multiple different types of cancer, including lung cancer. It's linked to skin cancer, but most significantly, it is linked to colorectal cancer. First of all, I would recommend you don't use these sponges. However, if you don't want to get rid of them, what I would recommend is just vacuum a lot more frequently. Literally, it's so easy just by vacuuming more frequently and opening windows, right? So the dust doesn't settle and it's like circulating, right? That prevents the amount that you actually end up breathing in.